Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. How you doing? Can't snap right now. I got a phone in my hand because I got a bunch of information for you guys that I want to go over and talk to you about. And today we're going to be talking about Nike coming out with really bad news this last Thursday. Their inventory soared to crazy levels. And then we're going to be talking about some other retailers. We're going to be talking about this bad boy, old Target. Target is hitting hit right now just like Nike. Now, Nike came out on last Thursday and they said that their inventory soared something like 60% in America. And America is their largest base of operations, okay? That's where they sell the most amount of Nike shoes. But it's not just Nike, it's companies like Target. Look at it, they don't even have the money right now to light up the sign. They're just like, why even light it up? There's nobody coming to buy from us. Look at it, the order pickup sign. Now look at CVS must be doing good. They're lit up down there. But it's like, why even, why even light up the order pickup sign? There's nobody coming to buy our stuff. But it's not just Target, it's other companies, right? And we're going to be talking about Ross here in a second too. So now Nike came out on Thursday and said, we're getting excess inventory. This isn't good. Our inventory soared like 60%, and we're having some issues, obviously, getting rid of this inventory. Now, in 2021, they said they had issues getting inventory, which hurt their bottom line then, right? So they had fewer goods to sell because of supply chain issues, because of things shut down, closed down, all that kind of stuff. And now they're having a problem with excess inventory. They can't sell all the inventory they've got because people don't have the money for inflated goods, right? Because of inflation, it's hurting people severely. So a couple of things they said they're going to do. First off, they said they're going to start to, because Nike prided themselves, first off, in not wanting to sell in stores like Ross behind me. They wanted to have their own stores. So now what they're going to do, and they had factory stores, but factory stores were for blems and products that they couldn't sell really readily, easily, right, to the public for really high dollar amounts. So that's when you'd find, the deals, the Nike factory stores. Well, so what happens now is that they said they're going to start shifting more of their inventory to these factory stores, and they're going to be selling to stores like this, Ross, TJ Maxx, things like that. They actually specifically named TJ Maxx in there because, TJ Maxx seems to be like a higher end version of Ross, right? They don't want to do this because they've been building a brand that's like a high end brand. And once you start to sell to discount stores, well, it's sort of like, not good, right? But it says with the upcoming holiday season, they've got to figure out a way of getting rid of this. So they're going to start to mark down stuff rapidly. Again, this is a sign of deflation, okay? Now it says right here, Nike, will discount items to move them, and those promotions will weigh on its profitability for the upcoming quarters. It says Nike stock tumbled 11% during the afternoon trading on Friday. But I think it's going to tumble even more, and you're going to see even more companies with stock like Target and Ross start to tumble because you're going to have issues because they're going to show less profitability because the stuff that people don't need, they're not going to be able to sell. That's less profit, right? The floor space is being taken up by things that aren't selling at normal prices. People need necessities now because everything is costing more. People are going to wear their Nikes longer rather than replace them because they got a couple scuffs, if you know what I mean. Now it says investors are also worried about other athletic companies' inventory like Under Armour, Adidas, Dick's, and things like that. Because why? People are going to use these things longer, the stuff that they have. They just don't have the money these days to deal with this kind of stuff. Now it says to unload goods that are now out of season and shift to the appropriate holiday selection, Nike will move more of its clothes, like I said, to these different factory stores, TJ Maxx and stuff like that. But now check this out. Inventory glut has been an issue across retail companies, with Target, Walmart, and others saying in recent weeks that they expect the upcoming shopping season to be packed with discounts. Guys, I'm going to link this story below so that you can see it. I'm trying to hold this darn thing up. My camera rig is actually really heavy because I have lights on it and all kinds of stuff. Point being is this. These companies right now are hurting bad. And again, you got your Target back there that can't even turn their lights on. America's Mattress. I mean, think about this. How many people are just going to run out right now and just go buy a new mattress? Very few, right? They're getting overloaded with inventory. Ross is getting overloaded with inventory. You've got all kinds of retailers that are absolutely in the hurt locker right now because of inventory, bloated inventory levels. The one company that probably won't do too bad is Dollar Tree, and it just blows me away that people don't understand how packaging works And yeah, I'm buying it for $1. My mom was famous for this. She loved dollars at the dollar store because she was getting deals. But you're just buying less and a worse made product at the dollar store. But I mean, what can you do? Bless my mother. she she loved that place. Yes. And you know what's funny too? Think about it now. It's got to be called the dollar store. I want to go put an S at the end of dollar because that was the worst name you could have ever made. You, the $5 and below, that's at least you could work with inflation. But dollar store pretty soon is going to be, there are going to be a lot of, let's put it this way, who's going to make money on the dollar store? The sign guys that are about to have to change every single sign and every business card. It's crazy to me. But think about it, that's where we're at now. So it's all about not freaking out. It's about looking at the opportunities that are coming in these stores. Retail arbitrage for side hustles are going to be huge. People are going to make lots of money from that stuff. I did that in the Great Recession. As a matter of fact, something I never talked about that I used to do when I was selling electric trains to buy my first house, I used to actually go to Ross and I would buy designer clothes that people didn't understand. There was this company called BC Ethic, and they started selling in Ross. And before everybody figured out that it was a Ross brand, then all of a sudden, because it was still this really nicely coveted T-shirt company that people really liked, I'd buy those shirts and I'd go sell them on eBay, and I'd be making like 20, 25 bucks per shirt. So I was cleaning house, so I was selling 10 at a time each day, making a couple $100. It was really nice. So there's going to be deals, and when I was doing that, we were coming off of the dot-com bust. Um, and I was making money doing that stuff. So there's always ways to make money. It's just figuring it out. But right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I would not want to be in a position like Target, Ross, and Walmart right now, trying to figure out what to do with all these bloated goods. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of this. I'm going to link the story below. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.